Good morning. My name is Tom Conkle. I'm a cybersecurity engineer with Optic Cyber Solutions. Optic Cyber Solutions is a registered practitioner organization, or an RPO, within the CMMC ecosystem. As such, we help organizations improve their cybersecurity programs and prepare for CMMC assessments. And today we want to continue our discussion on the CMMC Maturity Level 1 practices. And I have, once again, Paul Thompson joining us. Paul is a cybersecurity engineer at Optic as well, so welcome, Paul.
Thanks, Tom.
So today we're going to talk about the Malicious Code Protection Practice. This practice is to provide protection from malicious code at appropriate locations within organizational information systems. So what are we talking about with this one, Paul?
Well, malicious code protection are things like, anti-malware, antivirus programs, things like that. But it's really about understanding where those protections are needed most in an organization. So what locations throughout the business, the organization, the systems, do we need those protections? Is it just on the boundaries at the firewalls, right? Is it more network protections? Is it local machines, so host-based protection? So identifying those areas that need the protection and then implementing the protections at those locations.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, just understanding, I guess the data flows, the system scope, so that we know where the appropriate places are. So are you saying then that malicious code protections don't have to be on every component within our entire system?
Well, I mean, that all depends. That's a decision that's left up to the organization, right? So there may be cases where you don't need malicious code protections on some systems. Some systems may not be able to handle it, like OT systems may not be able to handle them being installed directly on the devices themselves. But there may be other locations that the protection could be in place to help protect those specific areas that may not be able to handle them directly.
Right, excellent. So again, both the pros and cons with the practices of the flexibility that we have on where we install the malware, but making sure that we understand our system scope, the boundary, where the data is going to be coming in and out of the network, so that we appropriately are looking for that malware and can catch it as soon as possible, so that we're not necessarily relying just on the endpoints or the laptops specifically, and like you mentioned, for OT devices, the boundary devices, protecting those.
Yep, I think that's perfect.
So excellent. Well, once again, thank you for joining us. And if you have any questions or need assistance in implementing the CMMC practices, feel free to reach out to Optic Cyber Solutions at info@opticcyber.com. Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today as we walk through the CMMC Maturity Level 1 practices. As always, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you'd like assistance in implementing the CMMC practices. We'd love to help you in your CMMC journey. So feel free to reach at info@opticcyber.com. Thanks for watching.